Okay, it's your boy NJMP. I know I've been away for a good minute. I wanted to record some of this World Cup action. I noticed a lot of people weren't giving commentary towards it. So I was like, well, let me try to see if I can throw my hat into the ring. Because I feel like commentary for these type of events that you can look back on it is kind of important. I feel like it kind of fell off like after players like Dockers stopped doing it, and so I'm gonna try to pick back up where they left off. People like Frieza has done a great job with commentary in the past, so I'm gonna try to do a good job as well. Let me catch us up to where we are. So we have TDNT playing Zaquai. I may be pronouncing the name wrong, but apparently it's Friedshrimp from China, and DTNT is from Brazil. So Brazil is a very respected team. They are expected to make it past the qualifying stages, as we are in qualifiers. If you weren't aware, let me again go back because I've been explaining where we're at right now. Anyway, so we got Iron Valiant lead versus Toxapex. Toxapex, of course, forces it out. Reveals Toxic, so it's not AV Pex. A Moon comes out. He doubles to D, not expecting that. Clicks Equate because his opponent has, you know, no immunity, so why not? Expects 6 million, so that's probably going to be a special defensive variant. He doubles to Valiant on the Tusk. That takes 36, probably specs. He goes back, Pex, smart play, gets the regen back. Gold comes in, he goes for Spore, recovers, he goes to Spore expecting a double, doesn't pan out. Or if anything, no, he expected the red card to activate, so doubles to Dragonite because he doesn't want it to start nasty plotting, things get out of hand, and it avoids his red card. I think he simply could have probably stayed in. I don't think the opponent was going to, I would say, game plan that far ahead, but maybe. Safe play nonetheless. This is going to show Fairy Guard for sure. I don't agree with getting up rocks there. Definitely would have got recover up. I mean, to be fair, it can just simply recover here. My thing is like, these rocks aren't gonna stay up. It's gonna spin here, and that Godango is not does not have the ability to prevent Great Tusk from really getting off hazards. So what I mean by that, like it doesn't have a move that's gonna be able to OHKO, like get it out of here. So it could take the damage, etc. You could again. I would say Great Tusk isn't extremely necessary for TDNT to win. I mean, when it's all said and done, I think TDNT has an amazing matchup. I think this matchup is favored for him, or her, excuse me, or they, 100%. Hydreigon should go mental, and it has a decent amount of setup opportunities as well. I wouldn't have gone to it there. I also wouldn't have set up rocks there because of that potential threat of it coming in. Like, if anything, you just keep spamming Salt Cure. Rocks does not help you win this game. I think the pressure of Garg plus Bax, Excalibur wins this game for you. But that chance of you winning gets slimmer and slimmer the quicker this gets going. Now, this could be a body press Garg. I mean, it's very rare, but considering the fact that this is so weak to Hydreigon, I wouldn't be surprised to see it. Yeah, it's not. This game is over. Yeah. Oh, well. Yeah, I don't know, man. I would have understood body press Garg there because of how weak this is to Hydreigon. Of course, that opens up the scary nature. Oh yeah, this is over. He's setting up T-Spikes. I mean, to be fair, I guess if the Dondozos maybe some special defensive variant, maybe this isn't over, but it's not great. It's not great at all right now. I mean, he doesn't have to keep hazing. I mean, he doesn't have to. I was gonna say he doesn't have to keep nasty plotting. Okay, well, okay. The Dozo is, and this is why you run Draco on this set, by the way. This is literally exactly why you run Draco. So this monster doesn't just sit on you. Of course, though, you can flinch. You can go for Earth Power, Special Defense drops. I wouldn't. I guess you got a Wave Crash there, but it does suck because if he gets a flinch, this game is over. Interesting. He switches. I definitely think you go for the flinch there. I definitely think you go for the flinch there. You lose nothing, but you lose nothing. Like it's clicking. Even if the opponent decides to go for Salt Q, not Wave Crash there. I'm thinking way ahead. You good. You fine. That means it's dead, so that means that nothing is stopping you from sweeping in the long run, end game wise. I will say though, with this being Dark Post, that pretty much reveals that dang, this is why you run Draco. Draco would have had this a much easier game. That if that Tusk is for whatever reason, also I think he teared too early. Like it was literally not necessary. You just sub. That was such an early tear. You just sub Scout if it has a poison move that can break it. Now if it does, then of course then okay, you tear it still. But that Toxapex set, as he can easily identify, is not AV. As it already revealed Black Sludge earlier when the E-Quake did so much damage. You know, that set does not run a does not run a poison move. So no, there was no need. There's no need to Terra. If anything, Terra just opened you up to a water move breaking with a crit or something. I don't know, because it's still you're able to take it. Nonetheless, Dozo comes in. This game is still rappers. It's crazy about that Dark Pulse. If that was a special defensive variant, it could have took the Dark Pulse and then T-Way to potentially. I probably would have subbed just to scout that. Because you never know. I mean, there's no reason. Because this is the win con. As far as I'm concerned. So there's no reason to risk the win con. Interesting. I mean, I guess. So goes great test on the Toxapex. I don't believe he was predicting Toxapex there. At the same time, I don't know why his opponent switched out his Dozo, because he needs to burn a sleep turn, so this can actually have a chance to at least beat it potentially, like in theory. But that's not possible with it being now at let's see, 66% comes into rocks, knocks it down like 54. Got another Dark Pulse to 28. Yeah, I mean. And no sleep turns burn? Yeah, no, that Hydreigon's going to be pretty free. I mean, as I said, Hydreigon should win this game when it's all said and done anyway. I was thinking, though, another reason potentially why... I don't know. I was going to say why he potentially... Wow, you went for knockoff? I don't think you want to knock off there. I think you just want to go for a simple Earthquake. I mean, knockoff works, of course, but... like you lost nothing by just going for Earthquake. Even if Dondozo comes in, or even Garg, you just knock it off the next turn. You don't really need to. Because I'm just thinking, like, if it toxic, like staying in, would have sucked for him. I mean, not to say like it really changed things. I still think this game is over no matter what. It doesn't really. I feel like there's really not much. Like, he has so many, I would say, ways not to throw this game. And he's in control by a good mile more than his opponent. His opponent, I feel like, it's just at the mercy of him. Goes for knockoff. Gets hit with Rocky Helmet. Yeah, so this is I'm pretty sure, well, no. I want to say this is a Mind Gaming team. I'm pretty sure, no. Pretty sure this is a Mind Gaming team, but I think it's changed around a bit. So it's not a check spam. It's like I would say a more conventional team. Yeah, this is definitely a mind gaming build. So Dondozo loses its leftovers. It burns a sleep talk. It's the firstly talk right here. I don't know how much E-Quick does off the top of my head. I don't think it's enough to 2 HKO. So you might as well switch to Valiant. Valiant's pretty safe. Valiant doesn't need to be extremely healthy right now. It literally would just be to force it out too. Oh, 2 HKOs. Okay, then yeah, that's that. Gets a wave crash. That's not really what the opponent needed. I mean, the only thing it could get there that would help it is a curse, and then it could come back up to full. But yeah, as I said, like this game was pretty much over. Bro, like I mean, like once sets become clear, it was pretty much game, set, and match. You just, I can't even say like there's something that you can do differently here. I don't really think there is. This is a pretty safe win. I mean, but yeah, I mean, this is why people don't use the standard regular old Toxic XT spikes anymore. This is why people use AV, because AV can't get set up easily all by this common Hydreigon set. Of course, AV does not beat it 1v1, just like this set doesn't beat it 1v1, but at least it doesn't let it sub up, and then, you know, you can break the sub and then go out to something to revenge it at worst. You can pivot around, kind of. I mean, this set, you're just kind of set, you kind of just dead to rights. And then you know, all your recovers get wasted. So even if you wanted to handle something else on this team, for example, like, let's Specs Valiant, there's no point. Splash Cannon Dark Pulse? It's not even Earth Power? Not a fan of Dark Pulse Flash Cannon. I don't know. I want my Hydreigon to be able to revenge King Gambits, as that thing is so hard to revenge as is. Why would I make it harder on myself? But, you know, I've seen that set. I get it. Definitely takes advantage of the, you know, Terra Steel. Yeah, this is just a simply Nasty Plot Haze recovered out of game. I mean, how many Dark Pulses it is? 12? 3 recovers. I think it's the 3 recovers that really matter. That's really all that matters. Oh, has it been a forfeit? Oh, interesting. I was letting the turns go a little slow, I guess. Men's was tired. It's a good game. Get off my screen. Yeah, I mean, the Hydreigon did what it was supposed to do. I mean, this is exactly how I expected this to go. I expected it to just win. I guess Konami got there a little longer than probably needed to take, but no reason for TDNT to, you know, rush and then make a misplay, and the next thing you know, this 100% win con becomes a 50% win con. So simple as that. Well played by TDNT. I mean, this is a solid build, solid team. His opponent's team honestly isn't the greatest. I don't really think you can make a balance like this that is so weak to Hydreigon. Literally like the number one balance killer. So hopefully in future games able to revise that. And you know, even as we've learned, even body press would not have helped him in this situation. I mean, I was thinking off of like standard Earth Power set, and like you maybe run some special defensive bulk. But even then, like body press shouldn't even be used on Garg these days. So yeah, I don't really know. I'm just saying. I'm just trying to think of like, you know, ways of, you know, how you could have potentially gotten stuff out of this mess, because this was raps. All right, it's your boy and JMP. I'm out.